All right, so we're going to continue with our lesson on exponents, and this time we're going to apply this to division in a couple of different ways. So one way that we're going to start out with is just kind of simple examples with numbers that you may know. Okay, so I'm going to start with 3 to the second power divided by 3 to the fifth power. Okay, and if we were to write that out, we would have 3 times 3 here, divided by 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, and we can cancel those out because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this is really 1. This is really 1. And so what we have here is 1 over 3 to the third power. And now we have simplified that. So let me show you the general rule. Kind of regret that I did it quite this way, but you're going to get a bonus lesson that we'll get back to later. Okay, so the general rule is when you have something that is x to the a over x to the b, it equals x to the a minus b. Now, up here, if we had done this rule, we would get 3 to the 2 minus 5. Okay, 2 minus 5 is -3. And the special thing about exponents that are negative is that negative exponents get moved to the bottom of the fraction. Okay, so that's how you do this sort of problem. Let me show you another example or two. This time I'm not going to deal with the whole negative denominator because you're not going to have that in this homework set. Okay, so how about if we had x to the 7th divided by x to the 4th? That equals x to the 7 minus 4, which is equal to x to the 3rd. That's how you solve a problem like this. Now, if you had something with a coefficient out in front, you can still work this problem. Okay, so let's do something similar. We'll have 4x to the 8th divided by 2x to the 6th. Okay, so just like we've been doing, we're going to start with division. 4 divided by 2 is 2. X to the, we're going to subtract those, 8 minus 6. Okay, 8 minus 6 is 2. And so this is our final answer here. Okay, that's what we're doing for division. Now, let me clear off my screen and show you one other type that we're going to have here, which is if we have a fraction that is raised to a power. Okay, I lost my pen. That was cute. Okay, so if we have a fraction, which is really a division problem, okay, let's say we have, I like the number 2/7. It's going to be kind of annoying. Okay, we're going to use it anyway. If 2/7 is squared, right, we're going to square both the top and the bottom. So 2 squared is 4. 7 squared is 49. Okay, nothing special there other than you have to square both the top and the bottom. The reason that you're doing that is it looks like this if we were to expand. So 2/7 times 2/7, right? 2 times 2 is 4. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, so that's kind of the general idea of what we're doing. And I want us to apply that to a monomial that has more letters and numbers. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this one. So 5 over, actually 5x squared, and we'll put a 6 on the bottom, and we'll raise this to the 3rd power. Okay, So we're going to have to do the 5/6 on our own, okay? So we can use our calculator, 5 to the third power. If you don't know how to use the calculator, there's a button that looks like this on your calculator. That means raise to power, okay? So the way you would put in 5 to the third is you would do 5 to the third. Okay, so 5 to the third equals 125. Okay, 6 to the third is 216. I don't think we can reduce that, so I'm not going to try. We still have this x that we're dealing with, and remember, when we have that, we multiply 2 times 3 because we're raising a power to a power. That's what you're doing here, okay? Sometimes we get things that are more complicated. So I'm going to show you one extra answer or example. It's not just division, it's more of this is just a complicated problem. And so you have to sort of think through it logically. Okay. So this one's a good one. This is part of the check in your book. So here we go. 256 m to the fourth, n to the sixth, p to the fourth. Actually, I'm going to make this more complicated than the book because I'm mean like that. Okay. Over 81, n to the third, p. Okay. So 256, let's see if that nicely divides by 81. It does not. So we're going to have to reduce that fraction sum. I'm supposed to have the answers, and I don't. Oh, you know what? That's because it was a multiple choice question, and I didn't even read the question. Okay, 256. Is that divisible by 9? No. Is 256 divisible by 3? No. I actually think that I don't think I can do anything with that. So I'm actually going to just leave that alone. If we could reduce it, we would. But let's think about what we would do with these letters and numbers this way. So the m, there are no m's on the bottom, so we're going to keep that m to the fourth. N to the sixth divided by n to the third, that's n to the 6 minus 3. So we have n to the third. And we have this p to the fourth. And we have, think about this as a silent 1, p to the fourth minus 1. Okay, so that equals p to the third. If you got ever confused about this, you can write these out. So we have m, 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 n, 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 p, 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 h, ah. Okay. And then at the bottom, we had n, 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 p. And so you can literally just cross these out if they have a match on the bottom, and then count what's left over. See, so we had 4 m's left, which is what we got. We had 3 n's left, and we had 3 p's left. Okay, so that's kind of just a little trick in case that is helpful to you. If you're forgetting the rules, write it out, and it's totally fine. Okay, and find the Zoom to stop the video.